Hi, my name is Mike Dominice, and I am one of the team members on the Set the Bar Pie team for the Fall ISS Hackathon 2015. And our aim for this project was to put bartenders out of a job. Looks like some delicious pinkish water here. We came up with our idea to develop an automated bartender powered by a Raspberry Pi. Towards the beginning, when we were trying to come up with ideas, someone said that there's no such thing as a bad idea. So I took it personally to say, oh, I'll come up with the worst idea. How about we make an automated bartender? And everyone else in the team said, it sounds great, let's do it. And hence why we've got it here. Basically, so our idea primarily is we've got the Raspberry Pi is hooked up to a number of pumps that are feeding into some 2 liters of colored water at this point, as well as it's a server for a user interface that has a touch interface for being able to select drinks from a list and making those drinks. And additionally, the Pi, while it's making the drink, while it's sending signals to the these relays that trigger the pumps, it also will have this LED bar light up as a progress bar, colored, of course, to match the color of the drink. So right now, most of our recipes are just various shades of colors to match the different food colorings we have back there. So if we want to bring closer here, we're going to take a look at the UI. So the UI, we can say, right now we've got a few ingredients. We've got just regular water. We've got green water. So now we can look and see, interestingly enough, pinkish has green and water in it. You would think it would have pink, but that's not how we do things here. We have just, so you can filter by what ingredients. So if this was a real bar, you could maybe filter by gin or Coke or rum or any other kind of ingredient that we'd have hooked up to the pumps in the back. So once I've selected a couple ingredients, I could look at what the drink is. It would have maybe a description of the drink. Apparently all of ours are awful puns, and I could make the drink, and then we have the LEDs would light up with the correct color, a lovely shade of pink, and we'd have our drink after it stops dribbling for a little bit. Additionally, if we wanted to go in and change what recipes we have available, there's an admin interface here that we could go in and look and see what ingredients that we have. So for instance, if we have the pumps, this tells us what each pump is connected up to. So we could go and rename that and say, oh, actually we changed it to be a different ingredient. So maybe we wanted to replace it with Coke, so we'd replace water with Coke. We could go in here. This is a primer that we just use to kind of get everything started up so it's ready to serve. And then this would be a list of all the recipes that are available. So we could go in and change. So maybe we didn't think that the colors were right, so we could go in and change the different color. We could delete a recipe if we didn't want to have it in there. We could add a new recipe that has what kind of colors or what kind of ingredients we have in there. I won't go over there because the keyboard's a little bit far away. So if we want to take a look at behind, so we've got this is our admin interface, and then we've got the bartender interface. So ideally, if we were going to set this up somewhere, we wouldn't have the admin interface available. It would just be loaded up separately, so we don't have to do that. So I'll take you around back here and show you how the sausage is made. So underneath here, we've got all of our liquids. So we've got yellow, blue, green, red, and just regular water. All of this is powered, of course, off a couple of AC adapters that are hooked into the surge strip there. Underneath we have a number of pumps. So each of these pumps is connected to a single amount of liquid. So this is, and all of the pumps are controlled by relays. So the pumps operate with a much higher current than the current requirement than the Pi is able to source. So that's a perfect job for relays, which is what we have going on up here. So we have the Pi with all of its outputs going to this relay set of relays that then go and trigger everything. So the Pi will receive, will send signals out to activate the relays, which turn on the pumps. So on the Pi, the actual software that we're running a Python-based script that serves the website hosting the admin UI. So it's a web UI, so technically If you've got it hooked up to whatever wireless network you're on, at whatever party you want to set this up at, you could just have this be something that anybody could go in and order a drink from and then come pick it up after it's done. Although first we would have to implement a little bit of queuing capability, because otherwise someone would have to be hot on the spot with putting the cups under and making sure we're not overflowing one after another. That was a stretch goal. So the rest of everything else, of course, it's all, like I was saying, it's all on the Pi. It's all running in Python on the Pi. Oh, that was clever. All of it is running from that server. So the server has a REST API, so we can make another client on top of it if we wanted to, but we just chose the web because that's what we're all good at. We could hook up another, like a mobile app or something like that. So each of the API endpoints will allow it to activate a pump, make a recipe, add and remove recipes, and all that good stuff. So I guess I can do one more demonstration of the different drinks just to show you some different colors. So we can make a blue. I'm blue, dabba dee dabba die. Blue, I choose you. Making some blue, lovely blue. Notice the different color on the, we can make some yellow. Yeah, so we could have this, it would be great. We could have, we could add maybe 2 more rows of these. They could get controlled all by the same stuff and have a really nice party. Maybe we'll have this at the holiday party. All right, well that's pretty much it. Thanks for watching. We are Set the Bar Pi, Fall Hackathon 2015.